Good morning, class. This problem tells us to graph p of x equals x cubed plus 3x squared minus 9x minus 27. If you notice, they have four terms here. 1, 2, 3, 4 terms, so you're not going to use xbox. I'm going to show you how to do this problem using two GCFs. Remember, you can use your chart to recognize how many terms and what you do with it. Don't be intimidated by the p of x. So if you look at here, the first two terms, they have something in common. If you break them up into factors, you'll recognize that they have an x squared in common. I'm going to cover it up with this paper here, so you have x plus 3. X squared is the GCF. Now we're going to do the greatest common factor of the right side. That'll be a negative 9, and you should have x plus 3. So here is my first greatest common factor. They both have an x plus 3 in common. Here and here. So let's put that first GCF out here on the outside. I'm pulling it out from the whole expression, so that'll be x plus 3. And then anything not in orange is x squared minus 9. Okay, hopefully you recognize why I have that gap right there. We're going to put in here a 0x. Why? So that you have a trinomial, and we could just move on towards using the x method of factoring. So x plus 3, x plus 3, x minus 3. And then you notice that you have something called a perfect square trinomial. Those x plus 3s, you have two of them. Well, you can put them together. Let's go ahead and do that. So x plus 3, quantity or multiplicity 2, and then x minus 3. So now we've factored it with 4 terms. You can have also used the box method of factoring. So now we have it in factored form. We're going to go ahead and figure out the basic graph. I'm going to go ahead and solve these here. X plus 3 equals 0. I don't want to do it twice, so you just do it once. Your 0 there is x equals negative 3 and positive 3. And you'll notice that my little chart here, the first column here is x. That's my 0, so negative 3. And x equals 3. The multiplicity for the expression x plus 3 is there at the top there, quantity or multiplicity or exponent 2. And then that number 2 is an even number. So if it's an even number, then it's going to be a kiss. So the x equals 3 is the same thing as x minus 3, right? From there. That one has an exponent of 1, so its multiplicity is 1. That 1 there, is it odd or even? Well, it's an odd, so you're going to shoot through. Let's go ahead and draw a graph. So here is x equals negative 3. Let's go ahead and now in pink here, positive 3. And then now we can think about our basic graph, my arrows. Zoom out here and go back to the original problem. So it's to the third power or cubic. That's why it's the bottom left and top right, just like x to the first or a linear equation. The positive leading coefficient. That's my start here. Then we're going to create a roller coaster, starting in the bottom left there. Use a pencil, gotta be smooth. You going to kiss someone, you gotta be very smooth. Bounce off there, and we gotta shoot through.